The story so far, following her master's trail, Hanet made the long journey to Stoneguard. There she talked to Natalia, who had been friends with Zonta. Following Natalia's clues, Hanet found her master in the forest, except he had been petrified by the beast called Red Eye. Hanet forgives this old man for not keeping his promise, the last words he wrote, before the curse stilled his hand. In the same note, he told Hanet to find a woman called Susana. She's a seer, he wrote, and perhaps she can help. And thus, does Hanet arrive in the frozen village of Still Snow.
Oh.
I think what I'll do is I'll kind of narrate a little bit as we go through text, but I don't expect myself to read in detail anytime a character is not using real English, because I just end up getting annoyed while doing it, and I feel like that's a good middle ground. I get so she's arriving in a snow area, so the leopard's like, yeah, I love this. These children are like, oh man, this thing's horrifying. This thing doesn't murder, does it?
Cheerily.
Don't worry about it, it's fine. She's a gentle creature.
Really?
It's a funny sort of pet. It's not a pet. It's my companion.
Yup. Yeehaw!
I like it just going yeehaw over fur.
So.
Does a woman by the name of Susana live here? The old
yes.
lady.
Now then.
So where is she?
Oh.
See the house with the red roof? No, I don't. I don't see it. Ah, yes, I do. I do.
I see. Bye.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
I like sometimes when the dialogue, the voice clip plays and it has nothing to do with what they're saying. Rawr. Best come with me. Lind is popular with children. I mean, yeah, the younglings played with the cat. Lind seems to enjoy the games. Nothing warms the heart quite like seeing children smile. Lind is most proud of her fur. I can see that. Of course, the children like it also. Bury themselves in the thick, warm coat. Well, what? You think Lind would snap at me if I stroked her? Of course not. Would I ever? Once the children have had their turn. Then by all means. I like that. The children really like petting it. You think it'd be okay if I... If I did? It's like, calm down. Calm down, you're part of the party. Lind understands. Oh man, we have a gathering. What's with the crowd?
Listen up.
But I've journeyed many leagues to have my fortune told by Susana.
Oi!
I implore you, pray open the door.
A pox on 'em!
God's teeth! Get out of my way!
Tja. What the?
You wretched whoreson! Apologize at once.
Boy!
Don't get no apology out of a lake.
Honestly?
Has he lost his tongue?
No.
It's just that Susana does the talking for the both of them.
Tja.
Oh ho!
Who is that man?
Doubtless.
Susana's minder. Looks after her and keeps the riffraff from bothering her.
Truth is,
Name's alike. He took off in the streets when he was a wee sprout. Or took him in off the streets. There we go. That's a statement that makes sense.
Could that mean?
Old women aren't commonly in need of a bodyguard. Fame don't sit too well on her, considering how little she cares for company. Surely she doth not refuse it everyone.
right?
Bit of a funny one. Seer who can see the future clear as day, but don't tell no one what she knows. A lake turns them all away, or a like. Whatever his fucking name is. Alexandria over here turns them all away.
Ah, yes.
Every now and then a fool tries to get rough, but oft as not ends up with a cracked skull for his trouble.
Curses.
Finding her was easy, but talking to her may prove more difficult. It sounds like we do the attack command next to the dude. Yeah, provoke him. That's what they want. So what's the plan? Something tells me a simple pretty please isn't going to work this time. Truth be told, I do not know. I wonder if the stubborn oaf has any weaknesses. Weaknesses? We all have them after all. They're the little boxes under the character. Even you? Huh? Since when are we talking about me? So you do. If you're gonna be like this, you can forget about my help. My apologies, we were discussing the bodyguard? Hard as it may be to believe, I've known my share of big burly types who were spooked by beasts. Beasts, thou sayest? No promises that this one's the same, of course, but worth a try. 'Tis curious advice, but I shall consider it. Alright, let's give him the good old provoke. Go forth, my friend.
He's a man grown, but still a boy within. Be a dear, Hannet, and have Linda carry the poor fool within. He'll be catching his death of cold lying out in the snow like a log. How dost thou knowest my name? That's what you want to ask, isn't it? I'm a seer, remember? Possessed of the all-seeing eye. Or so they say.
Then thou art an oracle. Truly, thou will be able to help.
Poppycock and nonsense is all it is.
Poppycock?
A hunter from the woodlands who communes with the beasts. Not a common sight in these parts. The only one who might fit that description is that hobbledehoy, Xanta. Him or his prentice, Hannet of the Darkwood. Your age, your snow leopard, your garb, simple deduction, my dear. The trick is to say what you know, and nothing more, and let the gullible fill in the details. That's all Susana's famous all-seeing eye is, in the end. Well, Disappointed to learn I'm just a fraud?
On the contrary, now I know I can trust thee. If thou speakest the truth about this, then surely thou wouldst not speak false of aught else.
Fair befall you, but that Zonta lad raised a clever apprentice, and that's the truth. Now, why don't you tell me why you're here? But first, let's go inside, shall we?
It seemeth that would be for the best.
Oh, well, well. That young master of yours has managed to get himself into a right mess, hasn't he?
Mistress Susana, canst thou help in him?
There is one way.
In truth.
Truth? Ah, now that's a word. You said you trusted me, remember?
If there is the slightest chance of lifting that curse, I will trust whomever I need to. Milady?
Gods take my eyes if that fool hasn't raised a strong and brave young woman. I'd scarce believe it if you weren't standing here in front of me.
I learned from his example, the good and the bad.
Is that so? Can't imagine that would work, but the world is full of wonders at that. Isn't that...
It is.
But about the curse...
I am prepared for any trial.
There is but one way to turn stone back to living flesh. And that is to slay the beast that wrought the curse.
I had feared as much, but it shall be done.
Stay, child. I'm not finished yet. Did Zonta forget to teach you patience?
Mine apologies.
If you try to fight the beast as you are, you'll only meet the same fate as your master. And what good will you be to him then?
But I must...
What you must do first is find the means to protect yourself from Red Eye's lethal power. Tell me, dear, have you heard of the plant called Herb of Grace?
Never.
Long ago, there was a beast in these parts too, what turned men to stone. Folks here soon learned that Herb of Grace could ward off the magic. I reckon it should be effective against Red Eye as well. Herb of Grace grows in a forest so thick there are few ways in. I'll send a Layak ahead to show you the entrance to the trail. But know that the forest is a perilous place, and home to many frightful beasts. You want to prepare well before you venture in.
I shall. Thank thee, milady.
'Tis my pleasure, dear. In a strange way, that Xanta boy was like a son to me. A vexing, wayward one, but a son all the same. With you being his prentice, it rather makes you my grandchild now. And what kind of a grandmother would I be if I refused to lend you a helping hand?
Master and I are both in thy debt.
Most intriguing.
Why, and I thought Herb of Grace was gone from this world. Even botanists believe the plant was long extinct. To think it still grows in these wintry wastes, 'tis a miracle, or near enough. Yes, this is why a true scholar should not confine himself to his office. Who knows what great discoveries await in far-flung frontiers? It pleaseth me that thou findest joy in this quest. And yet, that Susana woman, what of her? Well, I was just most impressed to encounter one so wise and astute. And her name, it sounds familiar somehow. I must review my tomes when this journey is done. Alright, let's head back to the nearest tavern to give ourselves a bit of an adjustment. Adjust our party for the ensuing adventure. Hey there. Mind if I change some people out? Next up we'll need Tressa, Ulbrick, and Primrose. So, we'll do Tressa. Oh wait, we need Honnet still though, because this is her story. So it looks like we get this one after entering the dungeon, and then the rest of them are after the boss. So, okay, all right. What we'll do is we'll get to the dungeon, and then we'll do this story thing. Then we'll run back, switch our stuff. Anyway, it's beautiful, don't you think? It is indeed. I have roamed far and wide on the hunt, but never beheld a place such as this. The snow is like a silk wedding gown, but even softer, and whiter, and more beautiful. A silk gown? Tell me, Tressa, could thou place in a price on this scene? Of course not. As much as I'd like to take it home with me. You cannot buy locations. Well, you can, but don't think about it. Indeed. Ah, another really engaging dungeon that took 120 seconds to complete. How fun, my friends! Listen to this vibration. Listen, this shit is nuts.
This place is a
This is
Dragonslayer?
nuts. I don't know if you heard that. These are 8-bit dough controllers that I picked up. The HD rumble makes them go insane.
I have heard the legends.
Is this a
and
dragon?
Master's tales too.
I looked away. That's a dragon.
I scarce imagined this day would cometh, but cometh it has.
Ah, yes. Did I ever tell thee about the time I went dragon hunting in the Cliftlands?
4 times now, and the tale getteth longer with each telling.
Is that so? I suppose each time I remember more of the thrilling details, eh?
Master, this world is not big enough for all the giant beasts thou hast huntedest.
Thou believest me not, and yet I really did.
What in the... Stopping this!
Why? Do I smell so foul?
'Tis not thy smell.
Oh, art thou blushing?
Don't ben a fool.
If thou insistest. But listen in, my girl. Hunters fighteth many kinds of beasts, some so wondrous and astounding thou canst scarce imagine them. When thou art older, thou too will have tales that no one will believeth, but thou must still keep them. Some will haunt thy dreams, some will maketh thee snorten with laughter whenever thou recallst them. But let me tell thee this, Honnet.
What is it, master?
Even when thy tale is so improbable and fantastic that not one man thinketh it the truth, thou canst tell it to me, and I will believe every word.
Thou shalt hear in this tale, master, over and again, until thou beggest me to stop, just as thou didst to me. If thou art ready, then so am I.
The dragon's scales are impenetrable.
I am ready.
Alright, that already makes this a bit of a problem. Can we talk about how Hanate's so fucking boring even as a child? Where it's like, even then she was a fucking stick in the mud to that dude. Why can't we just have Zonta? He sounds so much more fun. Oh, whatever. Let's fucking go. Let's give this a strut.
The peacock strut.
We're gonna have to figure some of this shit out. Hopefully one of my magics can pierce this dude's cold and evil heart.
One for all. My turn.
Alright, starting from the bottom. Nope.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
How about a bow? Oh, I forgot that her bow has poison proper. What the fuck is going on right now? Aubrey, my good friend, do you have plans to come back? Please, sir. Please come back. I'm begging you. You're all I have, my friend. I know. You better come back. Please come back. Oh, man. Oh! By the way, I'm gonna look up what the fuck this thing does. Alright. So I have the wiki up. I'm gonna... Okay, here's this attack. Swept away. Removes one ally from battle. They will be returned after the dragon is broken. Used at the start of battle. And at... Oh, okay. Alright, so... I need to break him to be able to get my friend back. Shit. That's unfortunate. Daddy, come home. Oh great, to break him, I'm gonna have to fucking figure something out here. Fucking, it's a dragon. It's not gonna be weak to a staff. Shit. The light of Jesus. Okay, that works.
What next?
The light of Jesus. Chop his scales.
Yeah.
Bend it all on this. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. You fucking prick.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Alright, I broke you. Can you bring my dude back? Please tell me he comes back. I'm gonna be really sad. I'm gonna be so sad.
By 1,000.
Death by 1,000 cuts. Alright, well, now that you're open, I might as well unleash some cool shit.
I am ready.
Bewildering grace. Oh no, it's missed. Oh. Never do it again. Now I have to heal mute? Oh my god. Ulbert, where are you? Where'd you go? Oh, wait, hold on. His shield went up. His shield go up. His weakness go down. I just noticed that. Okay, I need to
Stay strong.
fix some shit. Never do that dance again, especially on a boss where I'm clearly not mentally prepared for it. I should have healed her. Shit. I could have done my leg hold trap to push the dragon to the back. Okay, he does come back. He comes back after another turn. Alright, this fight seems a little bit less shitty, but still an amount of shit that is available right here, right now.
My turn.
Yeah, we should focus on curing your silence so
What
that you
next?
can do leg hold trap.
Better than a snare.
So we have a full turn of stuff that we can do. This dude's weak to swords. So who? Donate BP. Yeah, donate BP to you. We're gonna unleash a lot of hits to try and break him more. Y'all mind if I clamor?
How about this?
There we go. I mean, even if the game's story a lot of the time and some mechanics suck ass, I can say the boss fights are at least interesting, fun, and great. That's something I could be positive on. Unless I'm dying, then the game's bad. That's how that works. Anyway, let's keep layering on attacks. Wow.
Summon, if thou darest.
Wow, that did nothing.
Holding back nothing.
Now then.
Oh, I didn't expect that.
What next? Aiming carefully, shooting true.
I am ready.
Alright, we're gonna need to plumb you up.
Let's do this. Shot. The battle is truly joy.
Alright, I'm looking for cross strike. Alright, he's at 10, and okay, we can hit him with pretty much everything. Primrose is dead, and I'm sad. But that's great news. Not the fact that she's dead, not that part. But the part in which I can now hit the weakness with my good old lad, Therian.
Summon, if thou darest.
Being able to do that is quite good.
This will help us.
Now I could heal, but really I can't. Oh my god, he has 2 turns. I need to do something. Shackle foe doesn't really help. Oh my. Oh, I think someone's gonna die if I don't do something here.
Here.
Yeah, if he just does the same attack twice, we just lose it. Oh! How did you
I'm
have
ready.
1 HP? What a legend! By the way, this thing isn't even in the green yet, so we're clearly not doing enough here.
The peacock struck.
Damn! How about this?
There, heal yourself a little bit.
What next?
Arrow Storm seems like a good idea. But does it? Yeah, why not? Oh, really? I was expecting to get more than 3.
How about you?
What a ripoff.
I am ready.
Oh god, you don't have... Wait. No, you do. Luminescence. I didn't expect that.
Let's do this. Freeze.
That's the ticket.
Letting the hunt begin.
Now save that. Fuck! Didn't mean to hit defend.
Letting the hunt
Wish there was a
begin.
confirm thing on that. Whatever, most games don't have that, to be fair. True Strike. I'm holding her shit. I'm holding her stuff for a little bit here. Yeah, we'll have Primrose do healing.
Freeze.
I am ready. Bring about a miracle of healing.
I forgot that her healing spell is basically worthless. Does like nothing. They're like, here's your base healing. Here's a better one. It's not that great. We're fucked. Are you kidding me?
Letting the hunt begin.
You're kidding me. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, she doesn't have enough to do her rain of arrows.
Arrows up on them.
I am ready.
Okay, we have to deal with the hand we're given. Give her points.
The battle is truly joy.
Warrior skills. Is there like a multiple slashing attack you have? No, you don't. Wait, hired help. Deal light damage. Relation axe attack. How about this? Why'd I even waste the point?
Listens to me.
Okay, that's
What
inspiring. 5 to 8 times, and that's 5 to 8 times. Oh, they're the same thing. Yeah, Rain of Arrows will always be the optimal move then. I'll pop 1 point on it. Alright, one more hit.
Oh, sacred light.
Alright. Therian should be coming back soon.
How about you? One for all.
Let's give you a point.
I am
Yeah, I
ready.
think it's like 1 turn after this dude's back in action is when we can just go in. Alright, if you're broken, let me use the Shadow
You
Soul
like
Stone.
that?
There we go, that gets a little bit of damage in.
If thou darest. Holding back nothing.
Wait, hold on. Drafendi's Rage. Unleash a mighty, highly powerful bow attack on all foes. Let's see it.
Cowering before the huntress.
Alright, there. That's our strongest move.
How about this?
Okay. I'm worried about the other two, but we'll see. Okay, he did a default attack. He did a default attack on 2. That's really good.
Letting the hunt begin.
The worry there was Dragonfire twice, or Dragonfire and Rending Claw, because then that will just fuck everyone and then kill someone. But this we can deal with.
Rain and arrows up on them.
Okay, we got 4 hits off that. Nice.
I am ready. Stay strong.
Alright, you went through the ringer, and we can have her leg hold trap on her next turn, so that's good news. Alright, we're getting a feel for this. Actually, we'll do Rain of Arrows next turn. She can totally... Actually, we don't even need to do that. Silly me. What we'll do is... Actually, we will, because I didn't have the magic here. So, we'll do Rain of Arrows.
My arrow flying true.
Because even if it only did 2 hits, we would have had enough room because we would have had Primrose. Let's do a max heal
Bring about
more.
a miracle of healing.
Alright, that did a little bit. I think that what they want is they want you to have a skill on that makes it so healing spells do more. So they probably want some utility being used like that that I don't have. Or just don't invest in.
No.
Whatever. Let's
One for all.
let's do that. We got a full turn of silliness that we can partake in now. And Hana can do her ultimate attack. I hit the fucking microphone like an idiot. Let's do Stout Wall on you.
Free.
I am ready.
No, let's not do any of that.
The peacock struck.
Let's make sure that you're still hitting hard. Wait a minute. That should have worked. I'm short by 1 point. This game sucks.
Holding back enough, aiming carefully, shooting true.
Okay, that does about 1,500 more. Like her special skill that requires the boost does 1,500 more points. So that's super worth it. As expected, Dragonfire Rending Claw is almost, at my level, a guaranteed death on a character. So we have to be careful of that.
Victory shall be
There's
mine.
also the major problem that we are eventually going to run into a point where everyone's just going to die of one bop.
Use this. My turn.
We are in a spot where that could happen to Ulbrich. Am I willing to risk it? I'm totally willing to risk it.
Free.
Oh my... Oh yeah, he has Endure. That's why he lives with 1 HP. That's why. Well, everyone's dying.
Rain and arrows up on.
Well, this thing's getting low. I have that. Restores HP and SP. A refreshing jam, I think, is pretty good. Give it to me. Yeah, refreshing jam's a full heal. That's right. Man, I should have used leg hold trap. That's on me.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Pretty sure if it's Dragonfire, 2 people are dead. Nope, swept away. Okay, so now now the fight has completely changed in how we are supposed to deal with it.
How about this?
Alright. Alright, we lucked out. Neat.
Victory shall.
Alright, let's just go ahead and do that. Full stop. Deal with that part. Next part. Damage needs to be dealt.
Let the hunt beginning.
You don't have enough points right now, so heal up.
How about you?
Ulbrich, medium plum on her.
Out of my way.
Me? Should I heal? Yes, I should.
This.
I should. She can be the big damage dealer this turn.
Holding back enough cowering before the huntress.
Alright. Not the most optimal turn in the world, but everyone's back. Here's the big one. Not at all. That wasn't the big one at all. Spreads its wings wide.
Let my arrow flying true.
Okay. First order of business.
Better than a
No.
snare.
Move you to the back.
My turn.
Next up, we're gonna want Blizzard. Alright, down to 8.
Now
Next, Ulbrich goes in. Bring this to 5.
I'm ready.
And then you have no gas left.
Stay strong.
Let's just top everyone off.
Come in, if thou darest. Rain and arrows upon them.
Alright, down to 2 points. Alright.
Out of my way. Free.
Nice. No boosted attack for you.
I'm ready.
Let's do
Bring
heal
about a
more to keep us
miracle of
topped
healing.
off, and we're doing it. We are doing it. I'll say this, this game has really engaging boss mechanics and fights in general that they do feel challenging but not impossible. Because I'm starting to really get into a flow there. I was really liking that. Haunted hasn't boosted this turn, so donate a BP and she'll come out with 3 on the next turn. Which means she can unleash her best attack. Thankfully, our dancer went first, which means I can
The
peacock strut, and we might win this turn. Because now we have 2 characters batting 1,000, basically. They're going at full power. Yep, all done.
And that's that.
That took a little bit of... took a little bit of maneuvering, but we got it. And we got a jam. We paid a jam to get one back. That works.
Is it so?
Yeah, you just slayed a dragon. Now that I have the wiki up, I just realized the weaknesses were posted in the wiki section. Probably should have used those. That thing had 63,000 health. 63,000 health. Christ. We didn't. Okay. So, for those wondering, since I have the wiki up, I can tell you what that move was he was going to do. Sweeping Storm. Charges for 1 turn, removes 2 allies from battle. They'll be returned the turn after the dragon is broken. That would have ended me. Being put down to 2 party members to be able to take down, at that point, like 10 points. Not good. What are we rowering at, you little shit?
Come in, Linda.
It's alright, Lind. The monsters are gathering here. The dragon that ruled this forest has been slain.
Not yet.
They will not attack us, not for a while yet. Come, Lynn, Susana will be awaiting word from us. Get that herb that'll just help us win the day. I feel like I was being a little too harsh earlier. I always go on ups and downs. Like whenever I'm going through the story shit, I end up kind of going, This is okay, but then there's like a problem that'll pop up, and I kind of talk about that. And then after the boss, I kind of have good vibes because the boss stuff's so good. It's a mixed bag.
Thou waited
Whatever.
for me? Susana only asked thee to show us the way in.
I have my own mind. A man can tarry where he likes, can't he?
Of course he can.
Anyway, I'm done tarrying. Suppose I'll go on ahead.
I most appreciate your concern.
Well, I just...
What a strange man.
Ho ho!
So, a dragon. As a boy, I heard many a tale of dragons and the valiant knights who vanquished them. Yet I thought the age of dragons was long past. Never did I imagine I would set eyes upon such a beast. Master saith he once hunted a dragon, if only the once. Now that is a tale I would very much like to hear. That is thy wish, but knowest thou the master's stories grow more fanciful with each telling. Suddenly recall that the dragon can speak, weave dreadful magic, or burn a company of knights with one breath. Yet still, he bears scars on his back from the dragon's claws. They at least are true, if little else of his tale is. But I feel like at least his tale would at least be fun, unlike you. You have lofty goals. You're one step closer to them now. How charming. What are you What kind of word is that? It should be like snickering. What? Man, that's a little too close, okay? I'm just saying, like, when the old English brings out the old racism. Someone's gonna say, KZ, that is a word that makes sense. And I'm like, yeah, you ain't gonna hear someone say that anymore. What I'm saying is that Haunted is problematic. Okay. Well, now that that's done, let's quickly go to the tavern and switch out the last character. If I recall, yeah, we need Alphen. Alphen is the last character we need to grab, so let's pop in and out and grab him. And then we can get ready to see the conclusion of Chapter 3 here.
Oh?
There she is. Found the Herb of Grace, did you?
I'll do what I can.
Give it to me. It needs to brew for a spell.
Thou hast my...
And then?
So how did it feel to slay your first dragon? You knew it was there? If you couldn't slay that dragon, you wouldn't have a cinder's hope in a blizzard of surviving an encounter with Red Eye.
You are...
You're not a woman to coat her words in sugar, are you? Why don't you tell me about that dragon while we wait for the herb to brew?
Indeed.
Well, I never. How's it feel to tell the tale?
Well,
Never much for talking. It was Master who taught me how to weave stories. That lad was a tongue-tied fool in his youth, as well. This and that. He could scarcely put two words together. Surely it was not that bad.
Indeed.
Trust me, what a grain of eloquence he now possesses was drummed into him by yours truly. I'd think twice before you tell him your tale. He might be jealous to hear you speak so beautifully.
well, well.
'Tis true that he doth not enjoy being shown up in anything. Here you go, this should do it. You be sure to quaff it down in one gulp the moment Red Eye's foul curse strikes you.
Thou hast my...
Oh dear.
Too soon for that. You can thank me when Zonta is back to his old self again.
Understood.
Oh god, we only get 10? I bet the boss mechanics for Red Eye are gonna suck. I can already tell.
Shucks.
Shucks! What is it, Alphen? Ah, nothing. Just admiring the compounding in this potion. The old lady knows how to brew them, that's for sure. How dost thou judging a medicine to be good or bad? Oh, that's easy. It's right here. Why are you poking me in the chest? Because I'm making a point. The answer's in here. A good medicine has heart and soul. Soul... No, it doesn't. You're just a fucking idiot. Stop smoking weed, Alphen. It's like, come on, man. You want to have a doobie with me? Like, no, I don't. I do not. Just one doobie, dude. You are Haunted?
I am. And thou one of the Knights Ardent.
At your service. I bear word from Lady Eliza. It is about the fiend, Red Eye.
Is this the third time they've gotten what's-his-name to do a voice in this? This is the same dude who I believe was the evil dude in Tressa's second chapter and is the headmaster in Cyrus's.
She hath found it?
Yes, near the desert city of Marceline. She awaits you there.
I mean, it's not that much of an insult. I mean, I've played Bethesda games where they get Liam O'Brien to do 18 characters. It's just kind of funny. I like this VA quite a bit, so it's Gucci.
Then that is
Just kind of shocking.
If you will excuse me.
It kind of throws you off when there's so little voice acting anyway.
Taking your leave, so...
Yes, it is time. I apologize for any burden I may have caused thee.
My pleasure, dear. There's always room under this roof for my favorite granddaughter. The burden of family is no burden at all.
Thank thee. Looking after her, Alaic.
You don't have to tell me. That is my duty, and it will be done.
Indeed.
Hannah, dear, for all your cleverness, you are as naive as a babe in the woods. You are a pretty girl. Not the beauty I was in my younger days. But I will hold you up with my prattle no longer. Go in safety, my dear.
Thank thee. When the hunt is done, I shall return, and Master with me.
And so does Hanet leave Still Snow behind her. Her quest has now become a hunt. To save her master, she must slay the beast they call Red Eye. With this knowledge, she strides toward her next destination, the city of Marceline, surrounded by the sand of the Sunland.